Hi guys, welcome back to Derby Koi. As you can see, I'm still not 100% yet. Still not feeling great. Had a crappy week, really crappy week. COVID is not nice, so would like to thank everybody for all your messages and kind words, and all get well messages from myself and Graham. It hit me hard. I've got to admit, I don't normally get ill. If I do, I never get full-blown colds and stuff, but that hit me like a train. I've got to admit, it really did hit me hard. Major headaches, problems breathing, couldn't get my breath, chest pains, terrible sore throat, real bad cough, real bad painful cough, completely no energy. Really, I couldn't do anything. Any slightest thing I did just knocked the wind out of me. But I am feeling a bit better. As you can see, I'm still hard to breathe, but I want to do something. I've got to get something done, keep me active, take my mind off it. Graham's probably worse than I was, still is. I got really worried at one point, I must admit. But he's better than he was, still not nowhere near right yet. But yeah, that's how it is. So I want to try and get a little bit done. But again, big thank you to everybody who sent get well messages and everything else. Big thank you to those. Right, so as you can see, hopefully, again, another lovely day today. It's been lovely all week, but I haven't done a single thing around on the fry tank. As I said, it was just I couldn't have done it, no way. But I'm feeling like I can get a little bit done today, I think. See how I can do. Pond temperature is doing well. It's 12.6 this morning. Just give them a little bit something to eat. Let's have a quick look at them. As you can see, they're active at the moment. But obviously with this, let's have a sit down. With this sunlight, as you can see, I'm starting to get a little bit of blanket weed, and it's starting to come up on the sides a bit. So this sun, and obviously I've a little bit of food I've been putting in. The filters ain't matured yet enough for the summer, so I'm not overfeeding too much, but I'm going to keep my eye on that, and if need be I'll have to treat, since the water temperatures are going up a little bit. But it's nothing major at the moment, nothing too concerning. If it gets much worse than that, I will have to treat, I think. But yeah, so as always, they're hiding as soon as I come out, because they're not used to me sitting by the pond. Right, so let's have a look around here. So we're going to have a look at today. Right, as you can see, nothing's changed. The only thing that's changed, I bought some pipe. So what I want to try and do today is do my bracket, get that in place, and position my upflow, and hopefully get the pipe work at the top. Maybe drill the hole in the side if I've brought my step drill, or if I got the drill to fit for my tank connector in there for the air. So I want to try and get that done today, and then see how I feel. If after I've done that I'm not feeling too bad, I can do some more, I'll decide what else to do. So if I can get all that pipe work done today, I may do my overflows from my showers. I've got that to put in, and I want to put, I've got a hole there, as you can see, at the side in there. I want to put a tank connector in there, so I have got an overflow on that if I do a trickle-in system. It can not going to overflow. I can put that in as well. Yeah, still lots to do. Obviously haven't bought any wood yet. Haven't got any of that. Got to sort out a UV. I have kindly been offered a UV by a subscriber, which is absolutely fantastic. Mine's not with it. I forgot your name at the moment. I think it was Paul. I'm sure it's Paul. So thanks for that offer, Paul. Really do appreciate that. So yeah, that's got to get sorted. But yeah, let's get on to this. What's it called? The upflow. That's right. Let's get that sorted. Okay, guys. So there's my bracket on the wall. My base is all drilled in, and I made a bracket with a hole in, just to secure it that way. There's a slight bit of play in that, but once I'm happy with it is, I can always stick something in, a little sparks of silicone, just to clear silicone, just to stabilise that up. I didn't want it too tight as I was getting into scratchy, but that's going to stop it falling anyway. And yes, it is higher, so I'm going to have to angle the pipe as it comes out. I'll drop it down and into the shower, because I'm going to have a tap on over there. Reason I had to wire it up was when it was down here, the taps would have been right down the bottom there, and it'd been really awkward to get to once my easy pod is on here. So once my easy pod's in, hopefully I can just reach round underneath and get some of my valves from under there. So that's one job done. I'm going for a drink. Okay, guys, so you can do without falling over. What I want to do, put the blanking cap, I want to put my pipe through, and I bought these blanking caps, the accessible ones, and I thought they'd just fit straight in there, but as you can see, they don't. They need on the outer. So what I have done is that, you can see that I heated the end up and flared it out. So what it's doing, if I can get this in one-handed, nope, try this again, excuse my cameras. Okay, so that's the pipe in there. Still haven't put the holes in it yet. What I've done, I put a hole in that end, so what I do is push that cap through there, push it through and push together, and that blanks it off. Hopefully that's shouldn't leak out of here. A bit out of here ain't going to hurt, it's going to go straight back down. But that blanked it off. As you see, there's a little step. I just used the heat gun, heated it up, pushed the piece in as far as I wanted it, and wait for it to cool down, took it out, and that should hopefully be a strong enough fit. So if I do need, for whatever reason, to take this out, all I need to do is turn that piece, pull that one out of there, and then pull that piece out of there. Job's a good one. Okay, so that's in, and it dry fitted for now, but that's, I think obviously that's where it's going to be. I've got these on to adjust the flow, so make sure I get an even flow between each, and isolate if needed on there. Also, what I have done on that one, as you can see, that's got one overflow on there. Also around here, got my overflow in. I might put another one in, not sure yet, we'll have to see if that's going to take it, because this might be a bit higher flow, but I might have to put another one in either side. And also, you can just see in there my return on the one side, So this is going to fill up, be as a moving bed, and that's going to return there. And there's also, back around this side again, just showed you this when I was around here. I've got one there as well. So that is my 2 returns to the tank. I've got the, oh God, my mind, I can't think straight. I have got one to put in there to adjust. Then if I need to, if I decide to put a trickle-in system, that will be my overflow out. I have got one of those to put in. I have got enough of those. It's getting late now, and as I said earlier, I'm not feeling the greatest still, so I think that'll do me for today. And tomorrow, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to got my holes to drill in my spray bars. I'm not sure if to do them tomorrow or not, but I'm thinking solvent mold all that up in place, ready to go. That's one sorted. And then I may start to sort out where my pump is going, get the pipework for the pump, and I can put the pipework from the 2 and the main T into the easy pod. I think I might do that tomorrow. Before I do that though, I've got to clean these tanks out. But also what I want to do, no, what I might do tomorrow instead, because as you can see, full of crap in there which is coming off this. Obviously I will get a roof on at some point, but obviously I want to do a frame. So I think that's what I might do tomorrow, is I might build my framework for these 2 and get my plastic covers on. I've got perspex to go on these. I want to make some perspex to fit on this, tops of these, to stop any rubbish going in, and obviously going to make perspex to go over that. So I think that is going to be tomorrow. So yeah, yeah, I ain't done too bad today. Yeah, got to clear up, and that's me done. So hopefully I shall see you tomorrow. Okay guys, another day. So what have we done this morning? Upflow. I've put my bulkhead in. Inside there's my elbow. I've filled it full. Well, not full. I've put 8 litres of media in. Not 8 litres. What I'm about just under 5 litres of media. I think that's going to be more than enough. I don't want to overfill it. Can put more or less, take some out if I need to. Also, what I've done today, a second, is pipework has been solvent welded. All solvent welded. What I decided to do here, instead of a solvent weld piece, I put a rubber boot on, so if I need to disconnect it, make it easier. I haven't got one for this side yet. I haven't welded that yet, but I've decided I'm going to get another rubber boot to put there, so if I do need to get into the tube, all I need to do is undo this piece or that piece, and undo that, and just take the whole thing off. Then I can get into the tube if I need to. Otherwise it's going to be a bit more difficult. If I solvent welded this, what I'd have to do is I have to take the bulkhead out of this, undo all that and mess around with that, and I don't want to be doing that. So I'm going to get another rubber boot for that, a straight boot. Right, so yeah, that's all I've done so far this morning. Oh, not quite. Managed to get another piece of wood. So put this one in here, and this is where my switches are going to go. So what I might do is I might get those in place here, and I'm going to wire them together, obviously because it's on the same loop. I don't know if I'll have a chance to run the cab from those down and drill through into the house today. I shall see, but I want to get those on today, I can't finish that yet. What I'm going to do then is I might give these a bit of a wash out. See a bit of a state, give those a clean out, both of them, and I may try and get my inlet into position up into the easy pod, so the two main pipes on with the T-piece cut and dry fitted. I won't fit them yet because I'll need to move that out so I can get to the back to put the waste and the flow into there, and my UV, which hopefully I can get sorted this week, but we'll have to see. So that's where I am, but I think it looks okay at the moment. Like I say, got to get a rubber boot for that, make that a bit easier to connect and disconnect. But yeah, I think that's enough media in there for now. As I said, I can always add more. Jesus, another size of that bumblebee as well. Ooh, big bugger. So yeah, let me carry on and I'll be back with you in a bit. Okay, so sockets are on. Cable's just temporary for now on there. I may move it underneath out the way, but obviously it hasn't gone out yet. I need to drill a hole through into the house. I need to take some room down the back of there so I can drill a hole, and then I'll thread that through some pipe, give it a bit of protection. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess down there, so it's going through the wall. It'll come out along here somewhere, along here and up here, but I'll hide that in some pipe, see it out the way. So yeah, lots more to do. I've still got to obviously finish all the structure, but somebody actually came with a good point, because I've left that so I can actually get down there to lift her up. It's still going to be a bit tight, but somebody made a comment on the last video, which is a very good point. If I'm come round here, I'm going to need access to there. When I clad all this in, if I leave a section, just a small section, so I can unhook it, unhinge it or whatever, so I can get access from this side and make it a hell of a lot easier. Thank you very much. Can't think I can remember your name, but that's a very good point. So that could be, well, that's going to be possibly what I'm going to do here. So thank you for that. It's been under my feet all day. Yeah, so I've just roughly, obviously that's where I'll roughly put that for now. It is now 3:20. I didn't start till late today. I weren't feeling the greatest this morning. Still not feeling the greatest. But I got a bit more done. So as soon as I can get my can't think. UV. Once I know where my UV is going and sizes, I can start the pipe work from the return, which is the out of there, be elbowed down into the pump, and then I'll decide where I'm going to put my UV. I think I might put it over this side, possibly somewhere down here. I can attach it to this somehow. I'll find a way of attaching it, not a problem, or even attach it to the framework down here, so the pipe will come under the table there, into the UV, out the UV, then it'll go down and back up into my upflow. And at the moment I've just stuck this on there, because obviously if I fill it full of water, I haven't got the connections yet, an extra pipe or one-way valves or anything. So if I do that, water's going to travel up. So this will be up there, out of the way, so no water doesn't come out of that from the airline until I can get that sorted, which I've still got to order an air pump and sort that out. I think I'm going to put an elbow on this one, because obviously these come out there. I'll put an elbow down wherever I want it, elbow it, and then I can hopefully Not sure where I'm going to put the air pump yet, because this is free here. And I obviously put some perspex on there. The air pump may go on there. Shouldn't make any noise. So that's a good place for the air pump. And it'll be easy access for that one, and easy access for this, for the easy pod. And hopefully it's got a long enough cable. I don't know how long the cables come with. If not, I'll have to extend it. So there's that. My other thing I'm thinking might do at later date is actually put a plug on the wall here for the air pump and UV, and I can just break into the cable with a junction box, split it off, run it at the back into a plug there, and it'll make that easier access for the air, and then I can leave those for other things I need over there. That'll be a lot. I'll figure that out later date. But at the moment I'm happy with them there. I can always get a couple more, maybe put 2 over there. I don't know yet, we'll see. But I'm just thinking there's not much else I can do today now. Until I get my UV, so I know positioning. Don't think there's much else I can do. I was going to build a framework, but I haven't got the angle. I thought I had some little metal angle brackets, like those ones under there. Look, I thought I had some more of these. I need another 8 of those, and I thought I had some, and I can't find them. So I'll get some more of those, and I need some more screws as well. Small screws. I've only got big screws, so I'm going to need some smaller screws as well. So again, hopefully the weather in the week is going to be good. It's not saying at the moment, it's saying it's going to bloody rain. Showers all week, so I'm hoping it doesn't. And I can hope, I'm fingers crossed, and everything else, if weather is okay next week, I can get a bit more done, and hopefully get it running. I want to get it running next week, hopefully. Fingers crossed, we'll have to see. So that's it for today. I'll speak to you later. Morning guys, how you doing? It's a shed. I did do a little bit yesterday, and unfortunately I didn't film it. I'll take you around and show where I am. I was, again, weren't feeling the greatest, so I didn't do a great deal, and I actually forgot to film. So I thought I'd finish a bit today. Yeah, weather's, as you can see, is very overcast today, very overcast, and not very warm either. I mean, 8 degrees, so not warm at all today. Hopefully it's going to warm up a little bit, but again, the weatherman's saying the rest of this week is not looking good at all. I think we're expecting some rain, maybe a bit of sleet and snow sometime this week. So I want to get as much as I can done on the grow on setup round the back, ready for my when I get my UV and stuff in place. Once that's in, I can hopefully get it up and running. So I want to get as much as I can done for that. We'll see how we get on today. Pond is 13.6, so still quite a good temperature in the pond. I will give him a bit of food this morning. We'll have a quick look round. In fact, I'll spin you round and we can have a quick look at the fish. There we go. There we are, all looking good still. All very active. So all wanting some food, so I will chuck a bit of food in. So yeah. Anyway, let's have a look around here. What are you doing in there? Hey. Oh dear. Okay, so yesterday I did these. Still got the covers on, just to give it a protection. Just a simple 2x2 wooden frame, square frame, and cut the plastic to fit. Same on this one. What I want to do today, I couldn't do it. I would like to have gone all the way up here, but that is the width of the plastic, and it wasn't wide enough to come this side. I'd have had a gap here either way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build, I've got this piece here, another little frame, just a small one with a bit on the top. I want to attach this frame through to here, on there, and then I'm going to stick some hinges on top of that. So that will be the hinge. And this one, I've got this piece in here. I'm going to, it is attached, stops it going that way, but I may attach it down there. So again, once that's in, put a hinge on there, and that'll be my hinge. I'm going to put some board or something on here, perspex board, whatever. I think this is where I'm going to stick my air pump. I've got one to that side. I've got to put a cover on top of this here. I've got to cut some perspex for around here, both sides, and some for the top. So I'm going to get that done today. I also, if I can, I want to put that wire, thread that through in for my electrics, get them all set up ready to go. I've got to drill the holes in the spray bars. That's got to be done, and I'll see if I get a chance to cut these down ready and dry fit the piece into the easy pod there. And then all I'll have left to do then is my return. I'll have the pipe work to get to the pump. I may try and get that done today, we'll see. Got the pipe work to go down into the pump, then it'll come across somewhere over here. My UV will go over here, and then it will go into my upflow. So that's what I'm doing today. So let me get on to do this framework and stuff there, and then we'll see where I am. So I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so the other one's done, so I'm going to put a hinge on that. That will hinge up. I've made covers for this, both sides. I've made one for the top, which I'm going to paint black, and I'll paint these black as well to get the sunlight out. I've got to put a piece across there and join it to one of those. Over here, made one for there as well, which I've got to paint. What I'm going to do now is going to put two boards, one this side, one that side. Whether I'm going to go perspex or not, I'm more than likely going to go plywood. Not 100% yet. Plywood may warp, so I may do a bit of perspex in there. We're going to self-tap us and tap it to that. But yeah, more than happy with those. What I've got to do yet is get some hinges, which I haven't got yet. I need to get some hinges sorted, and I can get those fixed in place. I have got some handles for the front to lift it up, and once my roof's in, I can lift it up here, and I'll hook it, put a hook up there to hook to the roof. So getting closer. What am I going to do now? I want to have a cup of coffee to warm up. I'm going to put the plastic on, do the ones for there, which that'll be good. I cut a piece for the back, and I may just attach it to one of these side pieces. So if I need to get it off, I can. That's what I've got to do next. So I'm going for a coffee, warm up a bit. Okay, all plastic's made and covers are on, and I've given the inside, as you can see, a clean down. It's just a lot better inside those. And inside that one, it's all that I washed down. I've given that a wash down inside there as well. Washed down, cleaned out. Still haven't got another one of these yet. I need one of those for here. I might just solve them, hold it for now, and when I get one I can just cut that in half and stick it over the top if I need that to be up and running. So what I want to try and do now, I think, is, oh, what am I doing? I may have a go with this, and I want to get my electrics put through. So yeah, getting closer and closer to the big turn on and big fill. So let me decide what I'm doing next, and then when it's done, I'll come back to you. Okay, so wire, I've put it inside that hose there. It's all going to be connected onto the wall out the way, and that is now fitted, let's see, through there into the house. Almost, I said, all my plastics covers are on. This is look dirty because this is still on there, protected for now. These ones on here, and that one I'm going to paint black, stop any light getting in, even though it will be under a roof eventually. Same as that one, I'm going to paint that one, but leave these open. But what I have done, I've actually done, is actually now getting onto the main bits. Pipe work. All my pipe work, the front main pipe work that feed in to the easy pod is now done. Only dry fitted for now, because I need to take this off to do my other pipe work. But obviously got my main shut off here for cleaning, and come over here. So my main shut off here for cleaning. Shut that off, clean the easy pod. And if I want to isolate the tanks, either tank, I can just shut that down and run that one, or just shut that one down. So turn that one off and run this tank here, the main one, the big tank. Reason being for that is if I have a pearly fish, I can move all fish into one on my fry into one tank. I can isolate the tank off the water here. So this is a hospital tank for treatment, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a very small little filter and a small pump. I have got a pump actually, I'm okay for the pump. I've got a pump I can put in the water in there, and then I can run that either straight back up through the backy shower or through a little filter, which I'll sort out. Possibly a little pressure filter maybe. I'm not sure yet. See if I can find a cheap pressure filter. Only needs a little thing because it's obviously not the biggest tanks, either one. And I can isolate it and just run through the pressure tank, and I can run it back through the shower if needed, over the shower. So that's my idea for those, to isolating them off, to run a separate quarantine tank for a hospital, just for one treatment. I can do that, drain the tank out, and go from there. But yeah, so until my UV arrives, which I'm hoping will be here tomorrow or the day after, I can't do any more really. Potentially I could fit the pump in, wire the pump into the obviously into my switcher box there, my switches, and just connect the pump up ready. And then once that arrives, my UV, I can decide where I'm going to fit my UV in conjunction with my upflow filter. So that's why none of these have been fitted at the moment, or solvent welded, so I can disconnect them much easier, get them out of the way, and then I can get through. I can see where my pump's going, and I can get my pump fitted. So it's getting late now, nearly 4 o'clock, so I've had enough. So yeah, that's where we are today. Okay, as I said, pipework's done, so that's it. I'm done for today until hopefully my UV will be here soon, and I can get that wired in. So that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thumbs up would be great. Don't forget to pop out to Facebook. And yet again, big thank you to everybody who sent me good get well wishes to myself and Graham. I'm feeling a hell of a lot better than I did. Not 100%. Still got it on the chest. Unfortunately, Graham is still a bit worse than me at the moment, but we'll get it in there. So again, big thank you. Don't forget to pop over to Facebook, check me out on there. So a bit of dust in my eye. So till the next one, stay safe, stay well, job's a good one.